sometime in the 2000, turn of the millennium, my wife and I were traveling in Africa, and we were staying in resorts, safari lodges, and we said, you know, maybe we should try to replicate what they're doing here in Africa, in the Philippines. And we were staying in a group of lodges that was owned by a company called Conservation Corporation of Africa, CCA. So, you know, why don't we just borrow the name and just switch the acronyms around? And so we called it Asian Conservation Company, or ACC. And, you know, as Professor Roja said, I was in Wall Street, so I went around fundraising to come up with this rather unique concept of sustainable investments. We therefore acquired El Nido a year later after that, and we'll talk about that in a while. But my shareholders were all venture philanthropists. They were willing to invest and maybe not make money. So that's the word, philanthropist. But they believe in the concept of let's do good as well as do well and do good, by philosophy, which is I remembered my info memo. Conservation makes business sense. So what was unique of El Nido was this biodiversity. You have School of Jacks, very small pygmy seahorse, lots of corals, and we felt that it was something that one must protect. And this is the concept of nature capital, which is now becoming very relevant these days, where you got to give value to the capital of nature. You know, whether you're looking at the monarch butterflies in Mexico, people go there as tourists, there's a value to that, or the Amazon forest, as far as not only tourism, but in terms of natural resources, there's a value to that. And therefore, we wanted to protect the biodiversity of El Nido. It was originally a turtle protected area. There was one particular island that was a nesting area of turtles. And there it grew to become a local protected area until it became a large marine protected area. And the dugong, or sea manatee, or we call it sea cow, was first, this was known to be the area for this one. Unfortunately, they're endangered. But the first few sea cows were actually protected in El Nido. And of course, sea life, Palawan hornbills, rufous night heron, as well as other bird life could all be easily found in El Nido. You know, some people will climb mountains to look for this hornbill. In El Nido, you all have to do is sit by the pool, order some tequila, watch at about 5 or 6 p.m. and they'll come back, and you'll literally see that. This was taken literally from the poolside bar.